Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Kat and I talk about books. And today I'll be reviewing a book that I read in summer called We Are the Ants by Sean David Hutchinson. This story follows Henry Denton, who is depressed, he's homosexual, his boyfriend just committed suicide, he comes from a broken family, his father left when he was young, and sometimes at night when he is sleeping, aliens come and they kidnap him. Well, they don't kidnap him. Well, do they kidnap him? Is it called alien kidnapping? Anyways, he gets kidnapped by aliens randomly on nights when he sleeps. It happens at random times, he doesn't know why, they never tell him. But one day, or one night to be more precise, during one of the abductions, he is given a big red button of hope. Now I say big red button of hope because if he does not press on this button, the world will be destroyed. So this book deals with a lot of heavy and serious themes that I think the author dealt with perfectly. The execution was amazing. It deals with depression, suicide, the aftermath of suicide, of how people deal with someone who they loved committing suicide and the guilt that they feel, the self-blame. It also deals with abusive relationships, dealing with bullying from school, and also finding friendship, finding support from your friends and family, finding new love, finding hope again, and learning to accept love and to be loved and to love yourself, because that's really important. Because, you know, in parts of this book I felt like it really reflected the phrase "you accept the love you think you deserve", from Perks of Being a Wallflower by Steven Chbosky. I'm not sure, I think that's his name. I'm going off memory. But anyways, I digress. So this is really truly a coming of age tale, growing up and learning to deal with your tragic past and hardships and moving forward and being stronger. This book is really amazing, not just because it deals with themes like that, but all the side characters are really three-dimensional and they all have very built personalities that really fit into the story and just enrich the story a lot. The relationships between the characters of this book are really amazing, and you don't just see the good times, you see the bad times as well, and the hardships and the fights and the happiness. It's a really compound book, and I think it is pretty amazing how much is packed into this one book. And if you were in the mood for an emotional deep read, I would definitely suggest reading this book. It is 5 out of 5 stars for me. It's truly a really great book, and I think it is really underrated. It's not been hyped, but it's really great. It is, I think, a truly undiscovered gem. I think the title of the book is also really significant. I think it reflects the moral of the story that the book is trying to convey, and I think We Are the Ants could also show that sometimes we feel like ants, we feel insignificant and unimportant, and we feel like in the grand scheme of things, does it really matter if we are alive on this world, living our lives? And I read something a few days ago that really addresses this point, and it's the fact that there is a ripple effect from our lives on the whole community around us. For example, you may go out and buy coffee and you are really nice to the barista and you make the barista's day, and they in turn make someone else's day. And so there is a gap there if you were not around, that would have never been filled. And I like to think that maybe even though we are not supposed to feel like we're ants, we should act like ants in the sense that ants don't give up when they face obstacles, carrying food back to their ant home, and there's a leaf in their path, they find a way. At first they're really like bewildered by it, but eventually you can notice them like finding a way around that leaf, and they do that together as a team. So not only should we not give up, we should also rely on our support system and be supportive to our loved ones and friends and families, because no human is meant to be an island. So go forth and make your ripple felt. Be kind to someone, and maybe somewhere down the ripple chain line, someone else will not feel insignificant. Maybe not permanently, but for a short while, someone will feel good about themselves. And that is all for my review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've read it, please tell me what you think of the book down in the comments below. Until I see you next, bye!